You go first.
These days are running slow. Sunsets and shores far.
They're tiny potatoes.
They're salad potatoes, I think.
No place on earth I'd rather be. And I could try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else. Into all those places on the wall, and none come close to this, I'm sure. Gonna try to save the sunrise this end. But tell me, have you ever danced in the rain? And I could try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else.
It's tastier than it looks.
Am I going to be ill?
It might not look amazing, but it tastes okay.
Benji, be afraid.
Whose idea was this to do lettuce soup? Was it yours, Benji?
I'll tell you.
You go first. I have tasted it. It tastes not as bad as it looks. It just tastes vegetable-y.
It's vegetable soup.
It's the colour that puts you off, doesn't it?
You're going to take something to work with you tomorrow and offer it to your work colleagues. Yeah, try my homemade soup.
Try my homemade cow pat.
Benji, would you eat this?
Benji would eat it. It tastes better than it looks.
Hmm?
You don't have to eat it if you don't want to. I won't be offended.
Am I going to be ill tomorrow? Ring work now. I'm eating Johnny's soup. I'm not going to be in.
I think the picture I'd seen on the recipe online, it looked
Green?
nice and green. But obviously,
Why is it black?
well, because it was like a reddy, purpley coloured lettuce. It wasn't green lettuce.
Perhaps you should do it with green lettuce next
Yeah,
time.
I think so. Yeah. It actually is not that bad.
There's a lot of it.
There is, isn't there?
You're going to freeze it and offer it to people when they come.
Oh.
You can offer it to your mother when she comes round.
Oh, you're so mean.
Would you like some? See if the dog will eat it.
Well, Benji likes it.
Right. Well, it's not terrible. It looks bad, but it doesn't taste bad,
No.
I don't think.
You're going to get some comments on this.
I am mad.
just rename it black bean soup.
That's all it looks like. It looks like it's made with like black beans or something, doesn't it?
The soup of death. The death soup.
The death soup. Yeah, more like the cow pat soup. Oh dear. Well, enjoy your soup. I'm going to get a takeaway. I can hear lots of banging about outside. Let's go and see what Adam's up to. Up to no good, as usual. Oh my god. The hell is this?
What? It's a new storage system.
Are you opening a public leisure centre or something? Why have you brought lockers home? Where the hell did you get them from?
Somewhere I was working was getting rid of them.
We're getting rid of them? So why have you brought them home here? Don't you think you've brought enough junk home with you?
Where do you see junk?
Everywhere.
Don't look behind you.
Every day you come home there's junk. You know we're running out of storage space for all this junk.
And what do you think this is?
Junk?
No, this is storage.
For where?
The boiler house.
The boiler house?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen in the boiler house lately?
Exactly.
Have you seen how rammed it is?
Because you can't move in there because there's no proper storage apart from some flimsy old shelves. And stuff just gets thrown in there. Johnny Briggs.
So what's your plan?
Empty said boiler shed. Put these in. Organise everything. So like you have your paint in there, your tools in there. Someone else in there. Etc.
Okay then, I'll let you off. I'll take that back. It may not be junk after all.
Because that's just...
Oh god.
Don't let anyone see that. It's horrendous.
Oh, these are the shelves you talk about getting rid of?
Yeah, they're just...
The flimsy wooden ones. Right, okay, yeah.
They were here when we moved in. And they're held together with string.
Yeah, I can see the bits of string holding them together. So they don't fall down. How the hell have we accumulated so much stuff? Over such a short period of time?
We brought lots of this with us. Don't blame me, it's you.
So what you're doing, clearing all this stuff out and
Everything out. Go through it. What's useful, keep. What's not useful, chuck.
God, that sounds like quite a task. Suppose you want a hand with this, are you?
Yeah.
I've got video to edit.
And off he disappears. What a surprise. The minute there's some work to be done, Benjamin.
I'll come out in a second and give you a hand. Wait
2 hours.
till I finish my cup of tea.
Yeah, absolute rubbish.
Then I might have another cup of tea after that.
Huh?
Then I might have another cup of tea after that.
Yeah, see, you won't help. Alright, Benjamin, I'll do it.
I suppose I better help him, otherwise I'll never hear the end of this. Do you remember these? They can go in the bin. That's looking a little bit tidier.
I say empty, I wouldn't say tidy.
Well, yeah, emptier. There's still all that stuff, but at least you can put your lockers in here now.
Well, I can organise properly now, hopefully. There's a name on this wall.
Is there?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Betty Cunningham.
Betty Cunningham?
Is that the woman that was standing at the front door?
No, because this boiler shed wasn't in that black and white photo.
No, but this is the stone cottage wall.
Oh, of course. Yeah, this is the side of the cottage, isn't it? Yeah. Do you think all of this render and paint should probably come off this wall as well?
Yeah. What do you think, G? It's underneath here.
Well, that came off easy.
Well, that bit did. That's stone. That's not cement or anything.
Don't poke it.
What?
Just leave it.
What?
Because if you start poking it, you'll open a can of worms and we'll have to do the whole wall.
Well, we are going to have to at some stage.
I mean, but this is dry. This is inside the boiler shed, so this is probably...
wall still needs to breathe.
Yeah, but it's probably not as...
It's not getting the elements.
Vital as the exterior walls.
No.
So I would leave it for now. The cupboards, the lockers that you're putting in, you're not bolting them to the ground or anything, so they can easily be moved.
Yeah.
At a later date. Because you know what happens with these old buildings, once you start picking and poking, you unearth a whole load of other problems. That's better. Adam, you could have this as your little workers' tea room with your lockers. So I'll put a little kettle in here for you. A porta toilet. And this can, instead of traipsing all your muddy boots through the cottage, this can be your little workers' tea room.
I'll just live out here then. Should we live out here, Benji?
No, Benji will be in the cottage with me, won't you? Huh? Right, okay, I take that back. That is a better use of this space.
Mm-hmm.
And
then we can put things in here, label it all, and actually make it organised.
Good stuff. Not bad for a freebie.
Mm-hmm.
See, you do have your uses, don't you?
I do.
You do like a freebie.
Unlike you.
Right, I better go and edit this week's video.
Yeah.
Otherwise our viewers are going to have nothing to watch.
Moving to my organisation.
Mm-hmm. I'll see you in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually too nice a day to be sitting up at my computer, but needs must. Oh, we should probably take Benji out for a bimble as well.
Yeah, well, let me sort that lot out first.
Okay. A couple of weeks ago, you may remember Adam and I stripped and repointed this wall at the back of the cottage behind me. And then last year, we had the stonemasons out to strip and repoint the gable end wall at the side of the cottage. Oh my god, hang on. I'm confused.
What? Well, it doesn't take much to be fair, does it?
You cheeky. Didn't we already put those in the shed? What are they doing back out?
They're not out.
Eh? Now I'm confused.
They're full. I've run out of space.
Have you brought more home?
I have.
And where on earth are you going to put them?
One's going to go there. One's going to go over there.
Is there even space?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's like the dark hole of Calcutta in it.
Okay. Let me know. I'm sorry, Benji. Wrecking the joint.
Right, get out.
What you do?
You just jog on. You're breaking the new light. Oh, Johnny, you've broken it. Get out.
Are you finally putting a light in? Is it broke?
Yes.
Oops. Sorry.
Go on, off you pop.
Oh dear, Benji. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Right. Shall I start that again?
Yeah.
So, we repointed the back wall at the back of the cottage. And last year, what was I saying now? Oh yeah, last year we had the stonemasons out to strip and repoint this gable wall behind me. So what I'm going to do now, I can't believe I just brought his light. He's going to be raging. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to tidy up around this window. Now it's been left for a while because as some of you may remember, we still had ongoing issues with this gable wall. It was still letting in a lot of the rain, etc. And that is almost resolved, but I'm getting fed up of looking at this. It just looks a mess. So if I just spin the camera around, the reason it has been left like this is because when the stonemasons had stripped all this back, they realised the window is a newer addition. I think this was put in probably around 1970s, 1980s, and this isn't stone. This is cement under here. I don't know what that is. It looks like brick. I have no idea. So they didn't want to touch that because they said stripping that out could potentially open up a whole can of worms and the whole window could fall out. So what they did is they basically sanded back the lintel above the window and the window sill here, and they basically recommended that we sand this back ourselves and just paint it, because it's going to look ugly under you. You can already see how ugly that is. It's never going to look nice. So we're just going to paint around it. Not quite sure what colour yet. Maybe we'll paint it the same green as the front doors, the storm doors. Anyway, and the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly sand back the paint on the bottom half of the porch here. If you can see, if I just move out the way, because all you could see was my shadow. You can see here, this paint has also started peeling off. Now this is just cement render. This is a more modern, a more recent addition. As I say recent, I think the porch was actually put in around about 1980s, 1990s or something like that. But the paint started peeling off, so we're just going to sand it back lightly and give it another lick of paint. Then the other task I'm going to do is the boiler shed, once Adam moves all of the crap out the way. Once all this is moved out the way, I'm going to sand that back, not all the way back, just sand off the loose flaky paint, because it is only a boiler shed after all, and give that a lick of paint also. Again, not entirely sure what colour we're going to do it. I just don't want it to be white. But first of all, let's get stuck in and tackle this window, because it's doing my nut in just leaving it like that. It's been like this since, when did the stonemasons come out to do this? December last year, and it's just been left. It looks quite ugly, so I'm going to tackle that first. But let me just bring this to your attention. Looking at this wall that the stonemasons did, professional stonemasons, versus the wall that Adam and I tackled ourselves around the back, two complete amateurs who've never done this before. Could you see the difference? Just saying. Two amateurs versus the pros. Anyway, let's get on with this. So I'm going to use my new tool to make a start on this. It's really not like me to get new toys, is it? It's usually Adam. So what I'm going to use to sand down the surrounder on the window is my new angle grinder. So you may remember a few weeks ago, Seesii had sent us one of their handheld mini chainsaws. So they've now sent me a new angle grinder, which is brilliant because this one's cordless. So when I was using the angle grinder doing the stonemasonry work around the back of the cottage, one of the things I was rather worried about was accidentally grinding through the cable, because that wasn't cordless. So it's fantastic that we've been sent this one to try out. So let's have a look. We've got the grinder itself. So it's a 10,000 RPM grinder with 3 different settings. So that's great, because the previous grinder I was using just had the 1 setting, which was super fast, and it did feel as if it was shredding the wall slightly. Pair of safety goggles, pair of safety gloves, instruction manual. We've got 2 powerful batteries, so that's fantastic. I think you get around 25 minutes continuous usage from each battery, so you can have 1 on charge and 1 always in use. Tools to change the grinding discs, and a bunch of grinding discs. What's this? This is the charger. So mains charger. I'm assuming you can just charge the batteries while they're in the device using the mains charger, and obviously the safety guards. What else? Oh, and the handle. And all comes with this case to keep everything nice and neat. Perfect. So press the locking mechanism on the back there, which stops that from rotating. Pop the disc on, pop that on, and with the button, the locking button still depressed, use the tool to tighten. It does come with the guards, but because I'm using the sand and disc and not a cutting blade, I don't really need that, because that's just going to get in the way, I think. Yeah, if that's on, I'm not going to be able to sand properly with that. Okay, so there is 3 different settings. Like I said, it's a 10,000 RPM, so you can have it as 500 RPM, which is good for removing paint and things like that, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. You can have it as 7,500 RPM, which is good for tasks such as polishing surfaces and things like that. Or you can have it as 1,000 RPM, which is for really fine, stripping things off and really fine polishing surfaces, or for cutting, using the cutting discs. So this tells us how much charge is left on the battery. So you can see we have a full battery. So this here tells us the speed. So you can see we're currently on 1 bar, which is the lowest speed, 5,000 RPM. Press the red button, that takes us up to the second speed, which is 7,500 RPM. Press it a 3rd time and that takes us up to maximum speed, which is 10,000 RPM. So obviously I'm going to put it on the first bar, because all I'm using it for is stripping paint. Alright, let's go and see how this thing works. Okay, so I had intended on just smoothing this down using the sanding pad on the grinder, but actually I just realised there's many layers and it's starting to flake off. So just smoothing it down isn't gonna work. There's no point just smoothing it down and then painting over it again when potentially old layers are going to start coming off. So I'm going to tackle it with the wire brush for the angle grinder instead, and I might even need to resort to this bad boy, depending if this works or not.
Say I'm acting crazy, but I just wanna lie in the sun. Lie in the sun.
Oh, I hear the grinding stopped. Has he broken it already? Has he broken it, Ben? You gonna tell me? Has he broken it?
Have I broken it?
Well, you've stopped working.
No, the battery's died.
How's it going?
Slowly but surely. As per usual, things always take longer than you first think. So I had started off thinking, oh, a quick light sand over with the sanding pad on this, just to get the flaky bits, and then I realised the layers are coming. It needs to come off. So I've resorted to this bad boy to try and get it off. It is scarring it, but I'll go over it again with a wire brush. It doesn't matter about scarring this because this is just rubbish. It's just cement. But
As long as we get a nice finish at the end.
it's too much effort to dig all this out. The whole window will probably fall out.
Yeah.
That's not a task I want to be doing at this point. But this is quite good. This is really good.
I know.
Because one of the things I was worried about when I was doing the wall at the back of the cottage was tethered to a cable in case I accidentally sliced through it. But because this one's cordless, yeah, it's just easy to work with. Only downfall, of course, is battery operated ones. They run out of juice, don't they? After a
Well,
while.
you just charge one, use one, charge one, use one. We've got about 6 of those batteries.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. It's my fault because I just assumed the batteries were fully charged.
No, they
but
never come fully charged, do they?
No. But yeah, you can. If I can get the thing off. So I didn't realise it's because you're used to using these tools more than I am. So I thought I had to leave the battery in and plug the device in to charge the battery. So I was like, well, that's a bit rubbish, but I didn't realise there's a little charging port on the back of the battery there. So I can have one on charge and one in the grinder using it. There's nothing. Huh?
You can just see up here.
The layers of paint, how thick that paint is.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. So I'd started off thinking, oh, I'll just give it a quick light sand over and paint over it. But
No, get rid of it.
Yeah,
Because it will just peel.
Yeah. So yet again, here we are, making an absolute mess. There's nothing more I can do now. I need to get these charged, and I need to go and cook dinner as well. I'm starving, so I'll need to resume tomorrow. Are you starving? Huh?
Do you want some food? Come on in.
Do you want food?
Spence, do you like food? Do you like food?
Come on then. I'll go and do your food. Go and get some food. Come on. In. Let's go. Master Benjamin.
This 10,000 RPM max speed angle grinder from Seesii has a brushless mortar and 3 variable speeds for different tasks such as cutting, polishing, grinding and sanding. The handle can be fixed to either the left or the right side. Cordless, it comes with 2 powerful batteries, which makes life so much easier than being tethered to a cable. If you're interested, feel free to check out the link in the description below.
We're just keeping these 4 tires rolling. Sunshine and rain rolling in your hair. I don't care, baby, you can take me anywhere. Pedal down, hearts racing to 100. All you gotta do is
What's that?
It was in these lockers because they were locked.
No way. Is that people's personal belongings in the locker still?
Yeah. Spicy parsnip or chunky chicken.
You did get permission to take these lockers, didn't you?
Yeah, the whole place is empty. It's vacant.
Somebody's going to go into work and go, where's my suit? I left it in my locker and the whole locker's gone. You little tea leaf. Is there anything else? Is it just soup?
Just soup and green tea.
Oh, what a filthy job this is. Right, I suppose I better get some mortar mixed up and fill that in at the top. There's also a couple of bits underneath there in the recess that needs filling in as well. They've done an absolute rubbish job. Whoever put this window in and finished it off around the stonework. There's bits of brick, it's full of cement. It's a proper bodge job. Good news though, I did mention earlier on that we finally found a sandblaster who is prepared to come out and sandblast the whole cottage, or almost the whole cottage anyway. We're not made of money. So what they are going to do is they're going to sandblast the opposite gable wall, the gable wall nearest to the pub, just because they can get that done in one day, and we've hired them to repoint that, rake out the old mortar and repoint it with lime mortar, because they can get that the whole thing done within a day or two while the pub is shut, so that's good. No disruption to Alan and his Patreons. They're also going to sandblast the whole of the front of the cottage, and they're also going to sandblast the wall around the sides nearest to the kitchen window, just because that's the most affected earlier. Then Adam and I are going to attempt to repoint the whole of the front of the cottage, so that's going to be quite a challenge, and repoint the side wall here nearest to the kitchen window. So there you come in next week. So Adam's round there now, just tidying up the pub beer garden ahead of, or rather moving stuff out the way. Let's go and have a look ahead of the sandblaster guys coming out next week. So yep, they're going to do the whole of this wall, strip all this off, and then Adam and I are going to repoint it ourselves. And they're going to sandblast this gable wall and repoint it. So as you can see, the landlord of the pub, Alan and Cherie, they have some plants and things here, so Adam's just in the process of moving this out of the way temporarily so that the sandblasters can get in.
Have you seen this?
See what? No.
Watch.
Is that wood lice?
Yeah. This whole section, this back to stone, it's just literally.
Oh, look at them all crawling out. No wonder there's so many bloody wood lice in the cottage. Yeah, that definitely needs doing then, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. I'll leave you to this anyway.
Yeah,
wanna
maybe
go-
sometime battling with this.
Well, you can see up here, look at that where it's...
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just saying, so... We're paying the sandblasting guys, who are also stonemasons, to repoint it
Sort it out.
and sort it out, just because they can have it done a lot quicker than we can. And then we'll tackle the rest ourselves. Challenging times. Be worth it in the end though. Oh, Benji. You waiting for me like a good boy?
I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling. out my name.
So if you remember the last time I pointed the wall around the back of the cottage, I used a technique known as hand press pointing, purely because I find it works better for me, especially working with these old irregular stones.
Found my home.
I think that just about does it. So I've lime mortared all across the top there. It has a nice gradient so the rainwater will flow off, and just patched up a few areas where this horrible bodge jobness, let's call it, had fallen out when I was trying to angle grind the paint off. It's going to be painted over anyway because, well, you can see the state of this. It's awful. But for now, all I can do is just wait for that to dry, and then come back in a couple of days' time and paint it. Let's go and see how Adam's getting on.
I was looking to belong when I'd already known.
How are you getting on?
Well, there is a trench.
Oh my god, what have you done?
I had to cut the laurel out,
Right.
and the size of tree roots that were going along the side and right, so that was like down there right next to the cottage,
Holy crap.
which wouldn't have been, tree roots and buildings aren't a good idea.
No,
But
definitely
it shows how strong this is, because it pushed its way, it couldn't go anywhere.
not. And started growing alongside the wall rather than through it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you really don't want that in there.
Oh well. Is this alright for the sandblasters to get in here and work then?
Yeah, well what I've done, I've dug a trench down because we were on about doing a French drain along the back.
Yeah.
And then that also means when the sandblasters come, they can get right down to the original level,
Yeah, yeah.
which is right down here.
Wow, bloody hell. Was there any more really bad damage with the wood lice, or was that it? Was that the only bit?
No, this seemed to be the worst bit, and it probably was bad because this big tree was here.
Yeah, yep.
So the plants I buy, Alan and Cherie, will be non-invasive to walls
Yeah.
variety.
And away from the wall a little bit.
Yeah, well the thing is we'll have that little drain. And the other thing that can't help is this air vent.
No, well hopefully once they sandblast it, they'll remove all the paint from that air vent. That looks like it's been just painted over and painted over many, many times, isn't it?
Benji, get out the pub.
Hiya, Alan.
Alright.
Alan tinkering with his camper van again.
Always.
Benji, the pub's not open. Right, I better go and make a start on the back wall then. Finish that off.
That's what came out, that's what was resting up against the side of the house.
Holy crap.
That's what was growing up there. Causing all this.
Thank God you found it and took it out.
I know.
Right, better get back to it. See you in a bit.
See ya. See ya.
So what I'm doing now is I'm removing the old silicone sealant from around the window so that I can paint it, and then we'll reseal it again. It's UPVC windows, so it doesn't matter if we use silicone sealant, but I'm just trying to get all this stuff off. It's not very warm, is it? It's quite chilly. It feels more like autumn than summer.
So the masking tape's not really to create the perfect straight line, that's not what I'm wanting. It's more to give myself a guide so that I don't stray too far out when I'm painting it or come too far in. So this is just some leftover paint from when we painted the tiki hut and other things in the garden. Right, that's that done, or at least the first coat. It looks better already, doesn't it? It does need another coat. Obviously I'm going to leave that dry for the time being. I'll probably come back out tomorrow and give it its second coat, and then I think that will do. It's just nice to see it nice and neat after all that time of having it looking at absolute eyesore.
Looking good.
Not bad, is it?
Finishes it off.
It looks so much better with the second coat as well, doesn't it? Just looks a lot more neat and tidy compared to what it was.
You coming to inspect as well? You and your hedgehog.
Benji's been supervising.
You've been supervising.
Oh, I tell you though, it took far longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be a simple case of sanding it back a little bit and giving it a couple of licks of paint.
No.
I didn't realise I was going to have to get the grinder out and be doing lime mortar and all the rest of it. But it's done now, and sometimes you're as well just doing the job properly rather than a quick slapdash, aren't you?
Yeah.
If we'd have just painted over that, it would have just started flaking off further down the line. So
And we've got to get this place winter ready.
exactly, because it's already. Well, you know what's how dark it is on the evenings now,
Yeah.
and the mornings when you're getting up for work. It's pitch black.
Not good, is it?
Right. So I think on that note, I think this is a perfect time to wrap this week's video up to you.
Yeah.
So as usual, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please remember to give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I think we better make a start on this porch then.
Yeah, that's the next job, isn't it, Benji? Always something.
Oh. Right, should we take him out for a quick walk first and then we'll make a start on this, because that's going to need sanded down as well before we start painting it. It shouldn't be as much hassle as this was.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. Can't be doing with any more angle grinding and line
No, there
pointing.
will be.
Right, come on then, let's take you for a quick bimbo before we start on this.